1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. Give you one guess to tell me why you think today is a special day.
Okay. It's not your birthday, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. But you're on the right lines.
Right. Okay. So it's somebody else's birthday. Okay. So it's not Lucy's birthday, is it?
No.
Lucy, Kimberly.
No.
Right. I'm out of guesses now.
You don't really know my sort of lady friend, so you can't guess her. You can't guess her birthday. Well, you're out of guesses. Okay. Well, I would tell you a little bit disappointed. Today is the first anniversary of our podcast.
Is it?
Our podcast. It was this Wednesday last year. The date last year, just before the leap year last year kicked in on the 29th. Our first one was the 28th, Wednesday, the 28th of Feb. So that was the equivalent Wednesday today. So happy birthday to us.
Well, happy birthday to us.
Yeah, I thought you'd have balloons and bells and whistles all around your room.
Well, I did have an inkling because when I did the last, when I put up the last episode, it was 52, and I'm thinking that's a year, that.
Yeah. 52. Oh, there you are. Yeah, you could have picked up on that.
Yeah, I could have picked up on that. I'm thinking to myself, that's a year, that. 52. Yeah. Wow. Dear me. We're
we're 1 year old.
I can't believe we're a year old already. Actually,
it's gone quick, isn't it? I mean, in a good way. It's gone. If I hadn't thought about that, and someone said to me, "How long has your podcast been going?" I think I'd have probably said, 7 or 8 months, because it doesn't really feel like But it was actually, if you think about it, it was only 2 weeks or so after we met for the first time and had our meal in Manchester. So I think that kind of may have triggered it. We talked about it possibly, and it started after that. So it was a good outcome to.
It is,
because I think though I say it ourselves, I think we do pretty well. It seems to go okay each week, doesn't it?
Yeah. And can I just say, can we give a shout out to? I know you don't know this yet, but our biggest listeners are in Spain and Australia.
Oh wow, really?
And they're doing head to head. For some reason they're doing head to head.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, we get the same amount of listeners in Australia and the same amount of listeners in Spain. Spain, so Spain and Australia. And it's for both shows. So the Alien Spaceship and the football and the football referee. So America doesn't even come close. Even our UK doesn't even come close at all.
So that's a bit sad, but you obviously get a lot of information they give you there, don't they? That's good. Good to know where our listeners are based.
I know. So shout out to our listeners in Spain and our listeners in Australia. And if you ever want to drop Trevor and I, if you ever want to drop us a message, just reach out to us. We'll reply back to you. And thanks for listening.
As long as it's a nice message. And it'd be nice if actually they wanted to see us in person and invited us over there to one of their countries so we could do a live podcast in front of them.
Well,
so that's
there
always
you go.
An option,
there you go.
That would be good.
There you go. I think third and fourth is Bangladesh and India, strangely.
Right. Well.
Yeah, so we are. Yeah, we're doing great. Yeah, so do you want to do the?
The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything customers and fund the aim of everything customers. In person and invited us over there to one of their countries so we could do a live podcast in front of them.
Well,
so that's
there
always
you go.
An option, isn't it? That would be good.
There you go. Yeah, I think third and fourth is Bangladesh and India, strangely. So
All right. Well,
yeah, yeah. So
that's
we
good.
are. Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great. We're doing great. Yeah. So do you want to do the opening remarks, please?
Yes, well, good afternoon, everybody listening, wherever you may be in the world. Encouraging to know that you feature in some other countries apart from the UK, particularly Australia, Spain. That's really good to know. And hopefully we give you something of interest to think about. So here we go. I'm Trevor Gear, and I call him Cuz.
And I'm Emmy Hikins, and he calls me bruv. So welcome to the show. We've sort of not even talked about the topic today, and
Not yet, we haven't, no. Well, the other thing is, are we being joined by Danny or Rose or anybody?
Yeah, Danny's not joining us today, and Rose isn't.
All right.
I think Rose
Okay.
she's playing a show today.
All right.
That's somewhere in the seaside,
Very nice too.
at the seaside. Yeah, so
At
she
the
won't be.
seaside, yeah.
Yeah, and Danny, I haven't seen Danny, because I usually see him. 'Cause I usually see him on a Tuesday. Just have a chat with him on a Tuesday or Friday. So I didn't see him on Friday, and I didn't see him on Tuesday. So I'm just hoping he's all right. But I did see him drop a message saying he won't be joining us today. Yeah.
Okay.
So Phantom.
We'll see him next week, perhaps. See him next week.
Yeah, we'll see him next week. Yeah. Phantom, I don't. I don't know. She might drop in as she usually does. So let's just hope for that. But
Dr. Gladys as well.
Yeah, Dr. Gladys as well. Yeah, so shout out to Dr. Gladys as well. She hasn't actually indicated if she's joining or not. So she might be joining us at some point. Yeah, but it's the regular two.
The regular two. Yeah, absolutely.
It's the regular two. Yeah. So we talk about decision and being decisive. Now, something that I kind of struggle with, and I'll just say, I struggle with. So, for instance, I'll sort of get attention from a certain female, and I'll think, nah, I know what I want.
And it's not that person, sadly.
And I'm thinking it's not that person. And then probably about 3 months down the line, I'm thinking, you know what? She's not that bad anyway. I think I might.
Of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything cast us and fund the aim